Heyo! What's up? We're back for the day. I know you guys have missed us.
I've missed him.
I missed him, even though we see each other. Yeah. We haven't seen each other in a while. Yeah.
I feel like we're working opposite shifts and stuff. Sad bit of news.
Oh, you want to tell him right now?
I'm gonna tell him right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I still want you guys to subscribe and stuff. But this guy's going back to Hotlanta, so he's not gonna be sitting and delivering in a few months. Couple months.
Like a month.
We're gonna.
Like a month.
Holy shit!
Like a month. Yeah.
It is fucking July.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But we're gonna still try to come up. You know, technology nowadays, we could always still revamp the show, revamp it, and
do it from our showers.
Oh, whoa. I don't know, it's that type of show.
It can be. It can be.
But we might do it for maybe some Skype sessions or something. You know, there's always
there's
always ways to
our
do
number
it.
one fan Justin still watches.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do a few more.
Oh yeah, totally. We still have over a month, so we're definitely gonna try to crank them out. Well, it was more than 2-3 months. He said 3 months.
I'm just kidding. 4 months away. He's never leaving me. He's actually.
I'm always here in spirit, guys. We're always in spirit. He's like, I don't believe in that.
Well, you know.
But
your aura,
your
energy, I believe your energy
never gets destroyed, only transferred.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry too.
I might cry right now.
Don't cry right now. We got happy news.
I'm not going to because I got a good hair day going on.
When you cry, it messes up your hair.
No,
you're
I'm just happy.
You're like freaking.
That I have a nice hair day. I just noticed. I feel like I like the little swoop.
The little swoop.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Sorry, I keep moving. I'm holding it because we don't want it to
hot
overheat
outside.
like last time. And
it's fucking hot.
Oh, it's hot as shit.
Hot as shit.
Oh, I guess we should beep out the cussing.
It's hot out there.
So today
was you know.
So we want to talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home.
There you go, Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
There
you go, snakes on the plane.
We saw it. You went Wednesday? No, Wednesday. You went Wednesday. I went last night, Thursday night. Impressions.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. I agree.
Free Jake Gyllenhaal, just.
Oh yeah. Spoilers.
Oh, spoilers.
I'm gonna say a thing too, but spoilers right now. Yeah. But yeah.
Turn it off. Rewatch.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Jake Gyllenhaal is awesome.
Yeah.
When he turns on the dime and becomes the villain. And I love the connections to the original Iron Man.
Yeah.
And to the I think it was Age of Ultron when he did the.
Yeah. Was it Age of Ultron?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Iron Man definitely.
Or no, maybe it was Captain America: Civil War.
And I think it was something
where he was doing the augmented reality thing.
Yeah, it was something.
I love that.
Yeah, I
love those little connections to the.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome when they did the. CGI him and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, technology.
All the visuals and stuff were super.
Oh yeah, especially with the illusion.
Awesome.
Yeah, I liked how. Good in the comics, Jake Gyllenhaal, Mysterio, he's an actor. So he was an actor, right? Yeah, he was an actor. Yeah, he was an actor turned villain. That's what his whole stick was everything was a part of the illusion and stuff. So I like how they incorporated that, which was he was put on performance. The whole thing was a performance. So I like that. I like the commentary where he said you could just tell people something and they're gonna believe it. So I thought that was cool.
Dude, I love the fact that he has his own writer.
Oh yeah.
So he's getting all emotional, and Nick Fury's just sitting there this mother.
Yeah, exactly.
This son of a.
Exactly. It was funny.
It was great. And he's just it's all of them are combined,
I can't
and they're so big. It's he's sitting there riding with people, and then my favorite line is Janice going will you still need the cape? He's Janice, of course I'll still need the cape, Steve.
She's just pressing it down.
Yeah, she's steaming his cape for the grand finale.
God, it's freaking hilarious. But I like that.
Yeah, and his twist of his mentality of he's I have to kill them now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just man, you're just the right amount of effed up.
Yeah, yeah. I
which
thought it was.
I appreciated. And then like the kids are great. Like MJ's awesome. I love the romance between his friend Ned and that woman. He's like
Betty,
maybe.
It's someone to be. I think it was Betty.
Yeah, and I love
I think
that.
it was Betty. Yeah, but that was funny.
That
It was like
so
I love.
good.
He gets off the plane. It's like, hey, babe, or
Hey,
boyfriend, or something. Like, when did this happen? It's like, we just talked.
We just talked and we just
I
hit it
love-
off.
yeah,
He's like, I'm a man now.
Exactly.
And then like they coming off the plane, like,
Exactly.
oh, we broke up, but like
We're
we'll
grown.
always.
The experiences we've had together, we take for a lifetime.
Yeah, it's
It was
so
perfect.
good. And like MJ's great. All the side characters.
Yeah. Even the
pretty solid.
teacher, I forgot his name.
Yeah, he's so funny.
But the teacher he was funny. He's
so-
like such a nerdy teacher.
I love when he knocks on the door like, "You okay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not qualified
Yeah, exactly.
to like actually
help you
psychoanalyze
yeah,
you."
exactly.
But man, like,
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, so
hilarious. I thought, like I said, I still love Tom Holland. Tom
Holland,
As
yeah.
Spider-Man, I thought he did great.
he's awesome.
I like the awkwardness between Mary Jane, MJ, and Peter.
Yeah.
Because that's real. Like honestly, even like you don't have to be a kid like they are teenagers to feel that awkwardness when you like someone. It's like happens to
Yeah.
me, So it's like it happens to whatever. So I like how they played on that, like the awkwardness. I liked how she figured out he was Spider-Man. Say it was obvious. Like I like, cause like
67%.
exactly that was hilarious. I'm like, it kind of is. You have this person who always disappears,
Yep.
and then the person shows up, and you're like, where'd they go? So like that part.
How about also massive spoiler alert, the twist at the end. With
Oh, the
Mysterio on
end credit. Yeah, that was a good.
Wow.
That was a good end credit. It just shows, like I said, it just shows how much a performer he was, which really related to the comics, which he was an actor, and it was
It's like, wow.
that was a good twist. That was a good.
And having J.K. Simmons come back as Jonah
Oh, yeah,
Jameson.
that was-
I love that.
and he has
Spider-Man!
what was it? The BrooklynBridge.net. It was a
Yeah.
.net. That was hilarious.
It was great. Like I was like, oh cool, he's back as Jonah, because he's a good Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I man, like, and it's hard for me to compare the two between this one and the first one because I feel like both
Homecoming,
are excellent.
Yeah, I thought it was very good.
Like like I love them both. Like Michael Keaton was so.
This
good.
one definitely amped up the comedic aspect of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Them going to an opera.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
like so good. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, him wearing the Spider-Man noir suit,
Oh, yeah.
was cool.
Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey.
That reference
Oh
to
my God.
the comics and then to Spider-Verse. That was awesome.
So good.
Yeah, exactly. And I love how it was just like it was like the little subtle things that were funny that I thought were funny. Just like the kids, like how they interacted, Happy and Aunt May.
I love that too.
Like the ending when she's like, so what are you guys? It's like,
Oh,
we're just
nothing.
friends.
What?
Oh, what? Wait, what?
We're
It's like,
together?
like that part, like all that, like it was just funny. When he was swinging MJ around. Oh, I don't know if you noticed this, but when Mysterio had his illusion the first time when Spider-Man found out, and he like pushed MJ off the building. That reminded me of like Gwen Stacy, like how like Goblin had killed her. Even though it was an illusion, but I feel like that was like a subtle nod to like her getting pushed off the building, and then like maybe Apatow, I don't know, but she got pushed off. It just reminded me of like him jumping after her.
Yep.
Reminded me of like the Spider-Man comic.
I
liked how.
Go ahead. No?
I liked how she unintentionally helped him figure out that Mysterio was put on an act because she stole the projector, Spiderwebs, and that actually helped. But like honestly, before, so I was in the theater because I was with my friend Brian. Shout out to you, Brian. And I said when he
Hi, Brian.
Oh yeah,
I know Brian.
I know. I said
He's going back to La La Land.
he's moving on too. Everybody's moving on. But you're moving on. You are. You're leaving. But when shit, I lost my train of thought. When when they were in the bar and he was like talking when he gave him the glasses. In my head, I'm like something. It was like a subtle shift he did. Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, as they talking, it was like a subtle shift he did. He got more and more quiet, and he was just like, no. It was just the way he was acting. I'm like, something ain't right. Something about to happen. And then, right like that, the illusion.
So good.
But at first, like, they made it seem like they didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden, he just switched on. I'm like, wow. I'm like, it was like the subtle change that
I
like.
loved how he was like, you know, I'm from Earth, like,
Yeah,
33
Yeah,
or
he's like
something,
616,
whatever.
but I'm from 8th Earth, whatever. Yeah.
Right, and then like he's like, don't ever apologize for being the smartest person in the room. And then, so I love that. So they like talk about multiverse, but then he really isn't from the multiverse.
Exactly.
So I love that because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse talks about the multiverse.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, oh wow, they're gonna do the multiverse. But I love that they
Yeah, because
did.
that's why that's what I was like.
I love that.
I was
it
kind of hyped
no,
because I'm
it
like,
was just,
that was a
people-
great way to introduce like Fantastic Four, X-Men.
for sure. But they can still do it.
They could still, because they did mention Earth 616, which is from the comics, which is like all these people like main.
But how great. Well, and so like they could still do that because think about it, like what if they go like, oh,
just now.
like they go like
Blip.
when they actually do come from a multiverse and they say, yeah, we're from the 616, and then they're like Tom Holland's character's like, no, I've been over this before. I won't trust them because it's like, no, I've been already like screwed over once. But like, I'm really curious. Like, I mean, they show the Skrulls as Nick Fury too.
Oh yeah.
Which is like interesting. You know, like that's kind of cool. It's like Nick Fury's off doing his thing with the Skrulls, I guess, and then it's like, I love how. And it was cool too. There's a line from the Skrull as Nick Fury when he says like, "Oh, we both worked early, so we're like exhausted."
Yeah.
But the Skrull had a line where like because Tom Holland or Spider-Man asked him like, "Well, what about Captain Marvel?" And he's like, "Don't speak her name."
Exactly. Yeah, he got real aggressive.
He got like super defensive of her, and I was like, that was a weird thing for Nick Fury. Like, even when I was watching, I was like, why would Nick Fury react that way about Captain Marvel? But yeah, it was fun. I would see it again. I really enjoyed it a lot. I
definitely, as you said that, I definitely was like, he was more amped when he said Captain Marvel.
Like, why would he react that way? Like, I thought that he was like,
just,
something's not right.
Yeah, I just thought that it was just because like maybe he knew that she was off somewhere, so he was like, she's not even an option. Like, you know, that's why I assumed. But now that you say that, I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, it didn't make sense.
I mean, what you said.
Well, right now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. But 2 thumbs up.
Oh yeah, so.
Or he's got this.
Oh shit! I thought the camera's right there. Cam.
No, bleep yourself. Oh shit.
2 thumbs up. So 4 thumbs up now.
4 thumbs up.
I was gonna say I liked how they. Oh shit! How they explained the blip. They call it bleep or blip? Blip. They call it a blip. But I like how they explained.
I do like how they explain that too.
How like, and it was just like a quick exposition. It was just like the kids. Oh, you know, people who stay here aged 5 years. People who left just came back normal. And I was like, that is right. Because in Endgame, like, I knew it, but I didn't think about it when they all came back. I'm like, wow, time did progress. You know?
Well, yeah, like Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie. Like I said, like I didn't. I mean, I knew, but like when at the end of Endgame, when all of them came out to fight, I'm like, I wasn't thinking like, oh, it's just been 5 years, you know, that the world has gone on, but they came back and it's like, I wonder how that's gonna be for the future movies. Like everything, it like sets up like people that you knew moved on, but you just, you know, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I did like how they mentioned that, like how the kids disappeared, but they came back and then like in the middle of the basketball game, just pow. That was funny.
That was funny.
But yeah, I thought it was great overall. I thought they did good.
They did a really good job. I think this was good that it also took place after Endgame, all that.
Yeah, because we were also worried about that. In that one video, we were like, we don't want it to be like beforehand, but like it'd be cool if it was like an alternate universe. But after we watched Endgame, we realized that everybody came back. So we were like, okay.
All right. So
yeah, so it sets
like
after. So I thought that was good. Yeah, I thought that was great.
So like, great job by them. I think it's a really fun movie.
Yeah. I also like how they did mention. Sorry, I didn't cut you off. How they did mention. Well, Mysterio mentioned like the Avengers. Like it was. I mean, I think Spider-Man did. It was like the Avengers. We're gonna do now. Like
just gotta keep talking. distract you.
No, I mean it was like a nice reality of like how the Avengers are like Black Widow's dead, Cap's gone, Iron Man's gone.
I know.
So it's like Thor's gone.
It was like, and
so it's like a
pulled
good
on
good question.
The heartstrings a little bit. With
It did for me.
Tony
I
Stark.
was laughing when they did. I will always love you. I was like, this is a random choice, but then when they first opened,
With
I'm
Tony
like,
Stark?
that's great. No, I'm talking about the opening.
Oh,
scene,
the
but
opening.
I will always love you. Like that cheap memorial scene at the
It's
school. I'm like, why are they playing this? I'm like, who made this soundtrack? But then when they
It's great
started, I was
'cause
like,
it's a
that's
school.
awesome. Exactly. I'm like,
But
that's
like,
awesome.
but man, I'm like,
I mean, I wasn't emotional honestly about this. Watching this, I wasn't emotional.
Well,
I got
and also-
teary-eyed when he died, but I was like,
Also, I was just emotional because like Cap, you know, it came out like 4th of July week,
yeah.
and it's like Cap's dead.
I saw your
So,
post too. You're like, Cap yesterday.
It was a good
I was
post,
like,
but
Cap.
I miss my Cap because
Yeah.
like if Captain America's dead, and I know
America's
like
dead.
he gave the shield to Falcon, but
Mhm.
like he's not. Even if he dresses as Captain America, he's not
Hopefully
gonna be
he won't.
Captain
Yeah,
America.
Exactly. He
You
doesn't
know,
have
like-
that skills, the abilities, that enhanced strength and all
Yeah,
that.
it's like he could get it. Like maybe Bruce Banner would
Mhm.
give him like a steroid and do like a shot to like.
If he do all that, he'd be stupid. I mean, he's not single, but
Well, yeah, but you know.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I thought it was great, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen going forward.
Yes.
Any last words about it?
Look, thank you for being fans of Sit and Deliver.
Oh yeah, thank you for
You know,
tuning back
subscribing,
in.
tuning in.
Thank you for watching our
listening to
shaky
us.
cam.
Yeah, listen to us talk as we sit and deliver in cars and on couches, and I love this guy.
I love this guy too. Gotta cover your thing.
What?
Look down. Look down on your shirt.
It's hot. I don't care. I didn't want you to see my work shirt, so I had to turn this inside out. This guy came
That was only
prepared.
for a second. But yeah, thanks you guys for joining in. We want to have
love
definitely
ya.
more videos before.
We'll do stuff.
Yes, and yeah,
Man, I don't know what the next one will be about, but we'll talk about something.
we'll figure it
We'll
out.
sit and we'll deliver. So
All
thank
right.
you.
Love you
have a good one.
guys.
Love
Thank you.
Bye.
Adios.